Breaking news. Militants numbering over 20 attacks checkpoint at Abia River boundary. Unalive 2 police officer. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people of freedom all over the world. Wherever you're joining us from today, you're highly welcome to this wonderful YouTube platform that gives you quality news and information on everything trending and happening in Biafran territory. Do not forget to make sure you share this video and help us to continue to share this information to as many Biafrans as possible. The news in detail. But meanwhile, before we go fully into this news, there is a very important information video I'll be dropping concerning the ordeal that happened between the Yoruba nation and Simon Ekpa followers. The news now. Armed men suspected to be militant launched a deadly attack on police operatives at the Obiehi boundary between Rivers and Abia State in the early hours of Thursday, unaliving 2 officers of the Counter-Terrorism Unit (CTU). According to a police situation report, the incident occurred during 1:20 a.m. when over 20 gunmen arriving in their SUVs concealed behind long trucks opened fire on CTU operatives stationed at a sandbag checkpoint. The CTU commander base 24 Aba reported that today at about 1:20 hours date, armed men suspected to be militants numbering over 20 in 3 SUVs concealed behind long trucks with sophisticated weapons attacked his men who were in their buffer sandbags at Obehi, nipping point, it said. The assailants reportedly used sophisticated weapons during the assault. According to the report, the operatives engaged the attackers in a fierce gun battle, forcing them to retreat, with some believed to have sustained them severe bullet wounds. However, 2 CTU officers, Inspector Ishaya Audi and Inspector Anthony Emmanuel, were unalive in the exchange, and the assailants took away their rifles. The attackers' vehicles were riddled with bullets during the clash. The report said tactical teams have since been deployed to the area to reinforce security, comb the surroundings, and recover the stolen rifles as well as any wounded or dead attackers. The remains of the slain officers have been evacuated to Euro Allied Mortuary on Port Harcourt Road, Aba, for preservation, according to the report. Police authorities in Abia State confirmed that efforts are ongoing to track down those behind the attack. Now, they have shifted their claws to Abia State. You know, when we come out to say that the so-called ASARI Dokubo with his militant teams are working with the APC government in causing all kind of atrocious things in the southeastern part of the country, making the place, unlivable for so many Biafrans. It is as if we are saying propaganda, but the truth is that when you continue to see the pattern and the ways that these, attacks come, you will know that these are only politically orchestrated attacks. And this is just an issue of politics. Now, they want to find a way to attack the Abia State governor, who has been doing a great job. They want to find a way to attack his government to make Abia State, unlivable for Biafrans. But the truth of this whole thing is that, like I will always say, when they finish doing all this trash, they term the Biafran Liberation Army, who are only defending their land, they term them as the real terrorists, while the real terrorists continue to work for the zoo government to carry out all their atrocious acts. But meanwhile, we have a very serious issue we really need to talk about today, and that is the issue that is happening between the Yoruba nation and Simon Ekpa's team. Now, watch this video and make sure you share this important information to every Biafran.
Breaking news. Final warning to Yoruba people to stay out of Biafra's struggle. Hear the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome once again to Biafra Unite channel /television this very moment. Today's date is 9th of September 2025, and I have some very important information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from wherever you are all over the world. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very news because it's very, very important. I can assure you, my people. This is going to be the last warning to the Yoruba people to stay out of Biafra struggle. Stay clear. Without further delay, let us delve into this very matter as I will be reading from one of their media platforms. According to the title, they said, "No more sit at home. Activist leads protest against Simon Ekpa, demands end to violence in Southeast." Now, we are going to see the name of this activist, know who he is, and we'll take it up from there. Remember, he said, leads protest against Simon Ekpa. In the first place, when did we request any activist from Yoruba land to lead a protest against Simon Ekpa Njoko? This is a man who is currently suffering for the Igbo people, far away Finland. This is a man who was living large in Finland, had his own life going on for him, everything working for him in his own favor. He had everything. He had a law firm. He was an athlete. He has won several awards. He was living a perfect, or should I say, a near perfect life before he decided to fight for the freedom of his own people. So the Igbo people are not in any way requesting anybody from Yoruba land to lead a protest against, not even for, but against. We are not here for that. We don't make such requests. And then they said he demands end to violence in Southeast. Violence by who? You have to specify, be specific. Violence caused by Nigerian terrorist army and police, or violence by who? I'm going to show us a video. There's a very important video which I will be playing moving forward. And before playing that video, I will first of all send serious message to the Yoruba people, and then after that I will play the video. Now, so you have to be here, stick around till the very end of this very broadcast. Okunowo. Okunowo is the name of the so-called Yoruba activist. Okunowo, who identifies as the general tutor of anti-court lessons in Nigeria and national leader of anti-court activities in Nigeria, told Sahara reporters that he mobilized Nigerians across ethnic lines to resist what he describes as criminal incitement by Simon Ekpa, the self-styled prime minister of the so-called Biafra Republic government in exile. A Nigerian social activist, Akin Okunowo, popularly known as Alota, has declared that the infamous sit-at-home order that has crippled the Southeast must come to an end, warning that Ndibo must be allowed to breathe. He said Ndibo must be allowed to breathe. So we are going to ask important questions. Are the Yorubas breathing at the moment? Very important question. Are the Yorubas breathing at the moment? We have a very serious video which will be playing moving forward before the end of this very broadcast, so you have to stick around. Now, they continued. Okunowo, who identifies as the general tutor of anti-court lessons in Nigeria and national leader of anti-court activities in Nigeria, told Sahara reporters that he mobilized Nigerians across ethnic lines to resist what he described as a criminal incitement by Simon Ekpa, the self-styled prime minister of the so-called Biafra Republic government in exile. According to him, The protest campaign against Ekpa reached its peak in Abuja when demonstrators stormed the Finnish embassy, demanding urgent action from Helsinki against the man accused of using his base in Finland to instigate killings in the southeast through his notorious sit-at-home directives. We refused to leave the embassy until something urgent was done by the Finnish government, Okunowo said. On the second day, the Finnish authorities, through their ambassador, requested a black and white petition. After submitting it, we were told the matter had reached the attention of Helsinki and action would follow. Within days, the Finnish authorities reportedly invited Simon Ekpa for questioning in Finland, a development that went viral across social media platforms. The move, according to Okunowo, rattled Ekpa and forced him to suspend sit-at-home orders for several weeks. You see, these are all lies. These are all lies. From the 9th of August 2021, the Biafra people started this very sit-at-home. So since that very 9th of August, the Igbo people has never for one day soft-pedaled or even to think of ending the sit-at-home until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released. Because of what? We are resilient. Oh yes, we are. The reason for the sit-at-home is for the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And there is no going back. The sit-at-home will continue irrespective of what Nigeria thinks they can do moving forward against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The sit-at-home must continue until the Igbo people will use their own eyes see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as a free man. Outside the DSS dungeon, outside the court, and outside prison. Then we can end the sit-at-home. But for now, the sit-at-home must continue. So because of this very lie, I'm not going to continue reading this because I have a video to play for this idiot and the entire Yoruba people. So anybody, if you are Oba, you are whatever you may be, Olowo, whatever title you bear in Yoruba land, call this idiot to order. The battle for restoration of Biafra is not an ethnic war. The Igbo people has nothing against the Yoruba people. But the Igbo people are not afraid of any tribe in Nigeria. That is the reality. So, if you allow only one man, one idiot that we don't even know where he is, to bring enmity between the Igbo people and the Yoruba people, we're not going to run away from whatever problem that may come out of it. The Igbo people are not known to run away from problems. We stand gidigam and sort it out. You understand? Irrespective of the number of the Igbo people living in your land in Lagos, the general Igbo race can never run away if the kings in Yoruba land allow one Okoko, one idiot like that, to bring enmity or problem between Ndibo and Yoruba people, then let it be. So be it. So be it. What we are saying here is very simple. Simon Ekpa is somebody that Igbo people, the general Igbo, do not play with. You understand? Forget about the political sentiments from the so-called political elites in Igbo land. Forget about their hatred on Simon Ekpa, because you're not expecting them to love Simon Ekpa. They are eating from Nigerian politics, and somebody is coming to tell you we don't want Nigeria anymore. What do you expect from that person? That person is going to fight you the same way they fought Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they are still fighting him till today. That is the same thing they did to Mazi Simon Ekpa. So forget about the sentiment. The general Igbo loves Simon Ekpa because they see him as their second savior after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Not allow any idiot, no matter where they come from, to rubbish the effort and the suffering of Simon Ekpa or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So warn him. I will play video for all of you to show him where his focus should be, to show him where he should channel his energy, not Biafra. We are not that sheep that is about to be taken to slaughter. Are you paying attention? So let me show the idiot where he's supposed to focus his energy and leave Biafra alone. Now this is Kwara State. Kwara State. And it's not just Kwara State, but it is the Yoruba Kwara State. The land that is predominantly occupied by Yoruba people. Are you paying attention? Look at their current situation. I want you to pay attention and watch. This is the current life that the Yoruba people are living in Kwara State at the moment. The Yoruba people, I mean the Kwara side that is predominantly, occupied by Yoruba people. Pure Yoruba, typical Yoruba people. Not the other side of Kwara. This is the side, occupied by the Yorubas. This is their current state of affairs. And this is where I expect that criminal to, channel all his energy. And it did not end here. Let me show you another video.
Hello, good afternoon. This is Nanoku, a community under Patigi local government, Kwara State, Nigeria. We are the members of this community, and as you can see, nobody in this community, everybody has fled for his or her life, for the safety of their lives. Everybody has left the community. As you can see, the status at which the community is now is devastating, because nobody in this community, as you can see, this community has the capacity of about over 1,000 people, and as you can see, you cannot find a single person in this community. Everybody has left because bandits and kidnappers are coming in day after day to terrorize us and kidnap people. As you can see, currently three of our members are in their custody. They are demanding for hundreds of millions for them to free those that are in their custody. As you can see, this is our church. This church has capacity of more than 1,000 people, and as you can see, no single person in this church today. Today is Sunday, and no single person in the community that will go into the church and pray, because everybody has left. As you can see, this community is devastating day after day. About 10 days ago, they have been running for their lives. Some people do come in the daylight. They will come and take care of their farm product. But now you cannot even go to farm. You could not go to farm because they will come into your farm and kidnap you, and they will be demanding for ransom of hundreds of millions. Please, we are pleading to the government of Kwara State and the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the chairman of Patigi local government that they should come to our aid and rescue us from the hands of these people. Because as you can see, many of our farm products are there. They are done for harvest, and we could not harvest them because when you go to farm, they will come for you and they will kidnap you. If you refuse to follow them, they will shoot you and eliminate your life. See, and what they are demanding for is what we cannot afford. Millions of hundreds of millions of nairas is what they are demanding for, and we cannot afford for it. How do they want us to survive? And we have been pleading to the Kwara State government, the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and even the local government that they should come to our aid. They should send down security personnel that they will come and secure the village. And they do not listen. They don't act into our request. We don't know what we have done to them. They refuse to come to our aid. Please and please, we are pleading to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Kwara State government, and the chairman of Patigi local government that they should come to our aid and rescue us from the hands of these people. As you can see, the whole community is empty. No single person in this community. Even I that is speaking presently, I just sneak in this afternoon to come and see the status of the community. And to be honest with you, nobody in this community, I'm telling you, no single person in the community. The whole community is empty. All the houses are there, but no single person in the houses. We don't know what we have done to the government, and they refuse to come to our aid. These people are terrorizing us day by day. More than 15 days now, these people have been terrorizing us. About a month ago, they come and eliminate some people in the community. We do not care. We take it as that maybe it is over, but now what they are doing to us is worse than what they have been doing before. Day after day, they do come in. They will eliminate. They will kill. And even some of your valuables, they will carry them away. We don't know what we can do anymore. If you have a new bike in this community now, you are danger, because they will be hunting after you day after day. They will be monitoring your movement. Once they know that they see you where they could not, where nobody is around, they will attack you and collect your bike. And those people, they are in the bush. They are in the bush coming with sophisticated weapons. They have sophisticated weapons that we do not have. How can we confront them? We can't confront them. And even present as I'm speaking with you, I am in the compound of the village head. As you can see, no single person, even the village head, is not in the community, because everybody fled for their life. Everybody is no more in this community. Please, I'm pleading to the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the Kwara State government and the chairman of particular local government that they should come and rescue us from the hand of these people. These people, they are boasting day after day. And even though if you try to comfort them, they will send a message to you that since you said that you are powerful, you can comfort them. They are coming back for you. What will you do again? It's for you to run for your life, for your safety. We don't know what we have done to the government. Maybe they don't care about us or what happened. We don't know, but we are pleading that they should come.